and put it right into there, and this will pull this around like that and kind of give it a little finish to where when your seat comes in, well, there won't be a little hole right here. Sometimes there'll be a little bit, but it won't be a big crack like that. So that's what we're gonna do next. Okay, I've got the nail started, so I'm going to pull it up to where the nail will go directly in to the front here. Now, where the front meets the bar, if you're not careful, sometimes you'll go right in that crack and the nail won't hold, so you want to go into wood. So I usually go up just above that crack, or where I think that crack is, and go straight into the front here. Well, guess what? I went into the crack. Okay, we've hit some wood this time. Now, this skirt should follow around the curve of the gullet here, and then make a sharp turn and come down this way. And as we showed you, when you put this down, there won't be no big hole there. So that's fitting real good. The reason we didn't pull these up a while ago is we wanted to get this anchored in here, and then we could pull it up tight here by pulling these strings up. We've got them good and tight. And latigo is funny. You can brad it very similar to a copper rivet. So I pull them through there, tap them down. Now even if I didn't put a tack in here, that would be a little hard to pull back out. It could be done. So that's the reason I'm going to go ahead and put a tack in each one of them. And I'm using it's a 3/4 inch black tack. Well, so much for that one. Now pull that real hard. Well, I don't like to leave a tack on the floor. Okay, I found the other tack and we got it in. Gonna cut those off. Now, this skirt is pretty much through. A while ago, I didn't drive this tack all the way up because I was just fastening it in place until I made sure everything was right. Now that everything is right, we're going to drive that one up. And we're going to come down here and put another one in. And another one. Now that we've got that pocket underneath this rigging, well, now we will nail the rigging down some more. But I leave this up and unfasten so that I can get that pocket underneath it. Now we're going to nail the rigging down a little bit more. Now these nails are about 1 1/8 inches long, so you have to, I started in straight up and down and then lean it over so it doesn't go all the way through the bar. Okay, that one's fixed up. Now we'll do the other side exactly the same. Okay, we've got our skirts on, and we got our tooling done on our front, so we're ready to put the back housings on. Probably after we get the back housings on, we ought to oil it down good. The front will be good and dry by then. We just got through stamping this, so it's still a little bit damp. The time we get the back housings on, well, it'll be dry enough that we can oil the whole thing. I like to oil my saddle before I put the fenders on. That way I can get the fenders oiled real good without as much trouble. It's just easier to do. When we fit the back housings, well, none of this was on the saddle. So now we're going to have to allow for that little lump right there at the end of the cantle. Going to have to cut out a little bit for that, and so it will pull up and get this all flattened out. Pull it forward and up a little bit. When you pull it forward, it's going to tighten it right in here. And when you pull up on this end, it's going to cup this and make it lay down tight. And we don't want a back housing flopping around.